Welcome to my channel. What if I tell you that just one simple daily routine can improve your English faster than studying for many hours without a plan? Stay with me, because today I will show you a powerful routine that can change your English step by step. Chapter 1: Why most people fail to improve English. Let me start with a simple question. Have you ever tried to learn English many times but still feel stuck? You study for a few days, then you stop. You learn some words, then you forget them. You watch videos, but you don't feel confident speaking. If this is your situation, don't worry. You are not alone. Many people think English is difficult, but the real problem is not English. The real problem is how people learn it. Most beginners make one big mistake. They don't have a daily routine. They study randomly. One day, they watch a video. Next day, they do nothing. Then, after a week, they try again. This type of learning creates confusion. Your brain does not get enough practice to remember and improve. Let's make it very simple. Imagine you go to the gym one day and lift heavy weights. Then, you don't go again for 10 days. Will your body become strong? No, because strength comes from regular practice. English is the same. It is a skill, not just knowledge. Here is another mistake. Many people try to learn too much at once. They open big books. They try to learn grammar, vocabulary, speaking, everything in one day. Then they feel tired and confused. Finally, they give up. But learning English is not about doing everything in one day. It is about doing small things every day. Now think about this carefully. What is better? Studying 10 minutes every day or studying 2 hours once a week? The answer is simple. Daily practice is more powerful. There is also another problem. Many people wait for motivation. They say, I will start when I feel ready. But motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited. Some days you don't. If you only study when you feel good, your progress will be very slow. Successful learners do something different. They don't wait for motivation. They follow a routine. Now, here is a powerful moment for you. Your slow progress is not because you are weak. It is not because you cannot learn English. It is because you need a better system, and that system is a daily routine. Once you have a routine, everything becomes easier. You know what to do. You don't waste time thinking. You just follow the steps. So don't say, English is hard. Say, I need a better routine. Because English is not learned in one big day, it is built in small daily steps. Chapter 2: Starting your morning with English. Now let's build your routine step by step, and we will start with the most powerful time of the day, the morning. Why morning? Because your mind is fresh, your brain is calm, you have more focus. What you learn in the morning stays longer in your memory. This is why successful learners use their morning wisely. But don't worry, you don't need 2 hours. You don't need a big plan. You just need 15 to 20 minutes. Yes, that's enough to start. Let's make it very simple. When you wake up, don't check your phone first. Don't waste time. Sit in a quiet place and start your English practice. First, learn 5 new words, not 50, just 5. Choose simple words. Read them slowly, understand their meaning, then say each word loudly. This is important. When you speak, your brain learns faster. Next, make one simple sentence with each word. Don't worry about mistakes, just try. For example, if the word is happy, you can say, I am happy today. Keep it easy. After that, spend a few minutes reading short English sentences. You can use a simple book or any beginner content. Read slowly. Focus on understanding, not speed. Now, here is a very important step listening. Listen to simple English audio or a short video. Don't try to understand everything. Just listen carefully. Your brain will slowly start recognizing words and sounds. Let's create a small picture. 2 people start their day. One person wakes up and uses their phone for 1 hour. The other person spends 15 minutes learning English. After 1 month, who will improve more? The answer is clear. This is the power of a strong morning routine. Also remember, you don't need to be perfect. Some days you may feel lazy. Some days you may feel slow. That's okay. Just show up. Just do your small routine. Because when you win your morning, you win your day. And when you win your day again and again, you win your English journey. Chapter 3, Practicing English Throughout the Day. Now let's move to the most powerful part of your routine, using English throughout your day. Because if you only study English for 15 minutes in the morning and then forget it for the rest of the day, your progress will be slow. But if you make English a small part of your daily life, your learning will become faster and easier. Let me explain this in a very simple way. English is not just a subject, it is a language. And a language grows with use. The more you use it, the more natural it becomes. Now you may think, how can I practice English all day? I am busy. Don't worry, you don't need extra time. You just need to change small habits. Start with your thinking. Try to think in English. When you see something, say its name in English in your mind. For example, if you see a table, say, "This is a table." If you are drinking water, say, "I am drinking water." These are very small sentences, but they are very powerful. Next, talk to yourself in English. Yes, it may feel strange at first, but it works. You can describe what you are doing. You can say, "Now I am going to school," or "I am eating food." This builds your speaking confidence. Here is another simple idea. When you watch a video or listen to English, pause and repeat what you hear. This is called shadowing. You don't need to understand every word, just listen and repeat. This improves your pronunciation and fluency. Now, here is a strong moment to think about. Many people say, "I don't have anyone to practice English with." But the truth is, you always have one person yourself. You can practice anytime, anywhere. Let's create another picture. Two learners again. One studies only from books and closes them after some time. The other uses English in small ways all day. After a few months, who will speak better? Of course, the second person. Because practice creates confidence. Also remember, don't be afraid of mistakes. When you speak, you will make mistakes. That is normal. That is part of learning. If you wait to be perfect, you will never start. So don't wait. Use English in your daily life. Make it your habit. Because the more English becomes part of your day, the faster it becomes part of your life. Chapter 4, Evening Review and Speaking Practice. Now let's move to the final part of your day, the evening. This is the time when most people relax, but strong learners use this time to improve. Why? Because what you do in the evening decides what your brain remembers. Let me explain this simply. When you learn something in the morning and use it during the day, your brain starts to understand it. But if you review it in the evening, your brain starts to remember it for a long time. This is how real learning happens. So, what should you do in the evening? Don't worry, keep it simple. First, review the words you learned in the morning. Just look at them again, read them slowly. Try to remember their meaning. If you forgot something, that's okay. This is why you are reviewing. Next, read a few sentences again. You can use the same content from the morning. This time, try to read a little more smoothly. Don't rush. Focus on clarity. Now comes the most important step, speaking. Many beginners are afraid of speaking. They think, "My English is not good," or "I will make mistakes." So, they avoid speaking. But this is the biggest mistake. Let me tell you something clearly. You do not learn speaking by staying silent. So start small. Speak for just 2 to 5 minutes. Talk about your day. Say simple things like, "Today, I woke up early. I studied English. I felt tired, but I tried again." Keep your sentences easy. Here is a powerful idea. You can record your voice on your phone, then listen to it. At first, you may feel shy or uncomfortable. That is normal. But slowly, you will notice your improvement. Let's create a strong comparison. One student studies every day but never speaks. The other student speaks a little every day, even with mistakes. After some time, who will speak better? The answer is clear. Mistakes are not your enemy. Silence is your enemy. Also, remember, speaking is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. So don't wait to become perfect. Start speaking now, even if it is not perfect. Because you do not need perfect English to speak, you need the courage to begin. Chapter 5: Staying consistent and trusting the process. Now we come to the most important part of your English journey: staying consistent and trusting the process. Let me ask you a simple question. Why do some people improve their English and others stay the same? It is not because they are smarter. It is not because they have more time. The real reason is consistency. Consistency means doing small actions every day, even when you don't feel like it. At the beginning, you may feel excited. You follow your routine, you learn new words, you practice speaking. But after a few days or weeks, something changes. You feel tired, you feel bored, you don't see fast results, and you start thinking, is this working? This is the moment where most people stop. But strong learners do something different. They continue. Even when they don't feel motivated, they continue. Even when progress feels slow, they continue. Even when they make mistakes, they continue. And this is what makes the difference. Let me explain this with a simple idea. Learning English is like planting a tree. On the first day, you plant a seed. Then you water it every day. But for many days, you don't see anything. It looks like nothing is happening. But under the ground, the roots are growing. If you stop watering the plant, it will die. But if you stay consistent, one day, you will see it grow. Your English is the same. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak, every mistake you make, it is building your progress slowly. Now imagine your future self. Imagine you can understand English easily. You can speak with confidence. You don't feel afraid anymore. How did you reach there? Not in one day, not with one big effort, but with small daily practice. So don't rush. Don't compare yourself with others. Everyone has a different journey. Focus on your routine. Trust your process. And remember this powerful message: if you follow this routine every day, your English will not stay the same, and neither will your future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who wants to improve their English. And comment below, I will practice daily, because your English journey starts today.